favorite.
Honestly, I think I listened to it like quite a couple of times because there's like a few lines in it yang I macam keep on replaying like damn where does this girl get this like crazy. So will you like tell us more
Okay.
about what it means to you like specifically for Alison?
Yeah. This poetry are actually inspired by the actual song called "Alison" by Slow Dive.
Okay.
I was I'm obsessed with that song, and I thought I have to write something to our tribute to this song because it's so good, and I'm obsessed. So I started, I wanted to write Allison. So I write Allison, and I was trying to imply on it's mostly abusive use of medication or intake,
Mm.
drinks or just excessive intakes of what gets you through, because people like drugs go weak or whatever again.
Yeah.
So I think that was what I was trying to imply on, people are just trying to get through the day, trying to get through life. And I just, whatever takes you, whatever gets you. And I was trying to focus on what we do, what we need to have in order to get through life, because I think everyone is struggling. So I think it's about coping lah, the coping
Yeah.
mechanism juga. So I was talking about that some things are not easy. I know how people are relying on these things to get through the day, but also like reassuring it's okay, just don't overtake what you're taking right now,
True.
because everyone is struggling, literally everyone can. So
Yeah.
I think I was talking about the awareness of taking too much of good things.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So let's listen.
So you can actually hear Allison
My
playing at the
dearest
back.
At the back.
Allison,
Yeah.
oh, how I've missed you. More than ever, I crave you. Only you will do, though you do not have to do much. You know how little of you can go a long way to make me feel at ease, be at peace. I will treat you right. I won't let it go to waste. In one take, it will be blown away with nothing left to hold. I'd lose all sense of reality to feel good again. Take me in, Allison. I have been longing for you. I have been feeling so down. Can't you tell? My hands are getting itchy. My anxiety won't leave me be. You are my savior. Only you will do. Only you will save me. It's not for the team. It's for me, and me. I wouldn't waste another second, for I'll have another, after another, after another, but not a lot, with only 50 ringgit. So I might need more, but I am all out of cash, baby. With moderate take to last me till I'm getting paid, to make up for all the time that I've missed. Oh, how much I've missed. It isn't for the joy it will bring, but for the sorrow it will blow. Watch me, I will make an O, and there it goes, forming into a big, big fog, turning my insides out. It will get to the deep, the dark and hollow part
Oh, this is my
where
favorite
I
part.
couldn't reach. I am setting myself free. I want to feel a little lighter, so do not pity me. Do not be scared. Please do not look into my eyes, feeling horror with what you're witnessing. Allison, por favor, do not leave me hanging. Make room for me. I need to lay my heavy thoughts. I need to stay down, for my head becomes empty. From the what ifs and what I should have done, to all the possibilities, but the one obstacle that I just can't overcome made it hard to just leave and start anew, to breathe new air. If you find me laying so hopelessly, don't mind me. I will listen to you close, but I will be floating, for I am lost.
Ooh.
Yay! Oh, thank you, and thank.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Glad that you actually do make the time for this, and I really loved speaking to you. It is a wonderful one. Memang rasa macam like sembang-sembang, and I'm looking forward to see you grow. With what you're pursuing and all that.
Yes.
So, like you mentioned, you also like contributing to the poetry scene a lot, and
Yeah, yeah.
I want you to keep doing that. Another personal favorite of yours, which called Sayang. So
Yes.
before we move on and before we say bye bye, like to me, Sayang, I mean, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, or and I
Okay.
do still want your input on this
Okay,
because
okay.
I feel like it mentioned also in the poem, it says you have like chronic anxiety, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
it's something like too good to be true for you, and it's like
Yes.
so
Yeah.
comfortable for you, and then you feel it to an extent that you feel so scared and you overthinking stuff. Like, is that
Mm-mm.
is that what a sayang is trying to convey or
Yeah.
portray?
Yes.
It is.
I think it's mostly have to do with the people, yeah, you're around with. Also, when you're, overthinking, you're constantly trying to sabotage yourself, your life. So I think once good things come your way, I think you just get scared and you either trying to make it worse or trying so hard not to screw it up. Yeah,
True.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like so relatable, and I hope like that particular poem
Mm-mm.
gets out, to people. So, about I believe that memang tons of people could really
Really.
relate to that because I think I
Mm.
personally could relate to it as well. So, amazing write up. I love that one. So, again, thank you so
Thank
much, Rafika, for
you.
your time.
Thank you for
Anything?
having me, honestly.
Yeah. Same, likewise.
Sayang,
Do you hear the sound?
Yeah, yeah, yes, I
it's in the
do.
voice whenever he says, calling on the other end. Might be magic, but it made me freeze in time. Sayang could mean a lot for someone like me, someone with chronic anxiety. Can you make it quick? Don't just say nothing when it's time to speak. What is it this time? What did I do now? Tell me what's on your mind. Like a command, he demands an explanation, and I don't have the answers to his sayang. I didn't ask. I made assumptions. That's the only reason why. Oh, do you have to go now? In small, I say, I'd rather you don't. But he couldn't hear me plead. All I could think of is that I'm a nuisance. I am just holding you back. I envy you for you get to be you while I'm waiting around, waiting for you. I know I should be genuinely happy for you have missions to accomplish. But I am selfish. I want the time to be on pause so you don't have to try to find my voice. In between our long distance calls, in the middle of the black hole filled with screeching noise, because sometimes I just want to sit in the comfort of you on the other end, you, one who waits very patiently We, miles and miles apart, nowhere to go, but in the warmth of your present, your voice keeps me sane. When you call me Sayang, half of the time it makes me so giggly. I'm not used to it, but when you say it, mostly because I'm biased, I love it. But on the other end, it feels like you're in a hurry to stop me with where I am going, with my mumbling and mostly silence. Not much I'm thinking about because you have other things to attend to. Dari aku tidak menyahut, senyap tanpa sebarang ucap. Oh, that term of endearment, it flashes red sometimes. Shouldn't I fall head over heels rather than be scared and scarred by what it could possibly mean, but to give in and open my heart completely, bleeding red because that's red too. It will give me a little bit of assurance that anything and every living thing in the world can stop what you're doing because of how urgent it is to save me when I need saving. I tell you that telepathically, but in reality, you are in a hurry, and I don't want to get in your way, so I shut myself down immediately. I am a selfish lover, so don't leave me, please. Call me Sayang one more time, but this time only say it when you can't get enough of me.